Good morning. Please join me for this gentle morning stretch so that you can get your hips, spine, and shoulders ready for a great day ahead so that you feel strong and supple and ready to go for your day. Please join me on your back. Reach over your head, reaching nice and long, wiggling your fingers and your toes for a nice big stretch. And exhale, take one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and take a deep breath in here. Open the mouth and exhale it out. Draw your knees into your chest, taking your hands to your knees and beginning to circle the knees around in one direction, releasing through the lower back, the spine, and the hips. Let's take that the other way. Taking your feet back to the mat, taking your arms to a T and letting your knees fall over to one side, taking your head in the opposite direction. Take 3 deep breaths here. Last inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale long. And exhale, twisting in the opposite direction, looking on the opposite shoulder. Inhale, come back up to center and exhale here. And from here, take your right foot to the ceiling, clasping behind your leg and pointing and flexing your toe, getting a nice little stretch through the back of the leg. And then circling that foot around, opening up the ankle, the calf, and the hamstring. And bend that foot down. Let's take the other foot to the sky, clasping behind the leg, pointing and flexing your toe here. Circling the foot in one direction and the other. And from here, taking your hands to your sides, taking your left ankle over your right thigh, clasping behind your right leg, leaning back and just rocking those hips out here. Either finding some stillness or keep rocking, whatever feels good for you. And taking the right foot back to the mat, sending that left leg up again. Maybe reaching a little bit longer, finding a little bit more length through the leg. And let's take that left foot to the mat and cross the right ankle over the left thigh, clasping behind your left hamstring and laying back, finding a rock or stillness, just allowing that right hip to open up. Taking the left foot to the mat and the right foot to the mat, hands down by your sides, lifting up into a bridge, rolling up the tailbone, the mid back, upper back, squeezing the glutes and lifting up here. Last breath in. And exhale it all out, rolling down. Draw the knees into the chest, clasping behind the legs, and gently rocking up and coming right through to your tabletop or sweeping your legs over to one side. Placing hands underneath your shoulders, spreading the fingers nice and wide, and hips over top of your knees. On an inhale, turn under your toes, and exhale, take your hips back and up. Pressing into the finger pads, lifting the tailbone high, and let's walk this out in our downward facing dog. Bending the knees, soft neck, giving it a wiggle out and connecting with your breath. Finding some stillness. If that feels good, dropping one heel. and the other. And coming up to your toes now, and on an inhale, coming to a plank. Shoulders over wrists, hips in line with shoulders. Option to drop the knees or not, untuck the toe. And on your next exhale, lowering down ever so slowly to the mat. Take your hands to your ribs. Press into your hips and shine your heart forward. Draw those elbows together behind you, activating the back body. 3 breaths here. Last breath in. Exhale it out. And on your next inhale, pressing up to a tabletop. Bring your big toes together. Option to leave the knees right where they are or taking them a little bit wider, whatever feels good for you. Walking the hands back and dropping the hips to the heels. Take your forehead to the mat. Settle down here, just relaxing and finding your breath. How we think determines how we feel. So let's set an intention today for how we want to feel for the rest of our day. Maybe it is to feel more ease, calm, or joy. Last breath in. Exhale and soften. Inhale, pressing up to table and making your way to seated and joining me there. Taking your hands to your thighs and rolling your shoulders back a few times and then in the opposite direction. Taking your left hand behind you and crossing your right hand across to your left knee. Inhale, sit up tall. Roll your left shoulder back and twisting to the left, looking over your left shoulder. Relax the shoulders down and connect with your breath. Last breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, come back up to center and let's take that twist on the other side. Taking your right hand behind you and crossing your left hand across to your right knee. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist and looking over your right shoulder. Broaden the collarbones and connect with your breath here. Last breath in. Exhale it all out and come back to center. Take a big inhale, reach your hands up to the sky. Press your hands together and bring your thumbs into your heart, reminding yourself to connect to the heart. Honoring one another, together we say namaste. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. If you like this practice, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.